Oh yeah, peace everybody, what's good? It's our boy George Malachi Williams, and you are now in tune to New Media Today USA. Let's go. All right, y'all, listen, man, the Bronze Bomber. Let's talk about the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder is what I call him. He got some pretty much bad news today. As you know, he was suing Tyson Fury, right? Well, the rumor mill through the LDBC, people at Blue Blood Sports TV for they were saying that, hey, it was bad news for Tyson Fury. They put out several videos saying that, hey, Deontay Wilder is going to force Tyson Fury to fight for the Trilogy match. All of that was fake news. Fake news at its finest. Deontay Wilder did not, okay, sorry about that. Beyonce Wilder did not take Tyson Fury to court to force a Trilogy match. He took him to court for mitigation, right? Because Tyson Fury didn't want to fight him anymore for the third fight because he scandalized the man's name, said all kind of shit, pretty much scandalized the man's name, dismersified his character, about the last fight, how Deontay got his ass whooped. Beyonce got his ass whooped. So, so basically what happened was Beyonce took Tyson Fury to court. He wanted a financial settlement, basically saying, hey, listen, I was supposed to make money on this third fight. Since we're not making this third fight, you're going to have to pay me something. So he paid him a settlement. That's what Beyonce took Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, to court for a settlement. Now, the bad news is he don't get the rematch, so he can't get his belt back, right? And so now all of the belts reside with the UK. AJ has the IBF, WBA, and WBO championship heavyweight titles, right? And now Tyson Fury, now that he beat Beyonce last year, 2020, on Black History Month in Las Vegas, now Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, has the WBC championship belt. Now, what Tyson Fury is doing is him and AJ is in negotiations to have an undisputed championship fight for the summer of this year. That'll be great for boxing. That would be the biggest fight since Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis did in 2002. Even though Mike Tyson was way past his prime in 2002, that fight still did big numbers. Now, that's going to be great for the UK fans, and it's going to be great for boxing in general because fans get a chance to see, two heavyweights go at it. Now, the bad news is for Beyonce, he doesn't have a title. So if he wants to get a belt again, he's going to have to go, all roads are going to have to go through the UK. He's going to have to negotiate with AJ, which he was reluctant to do in the past. And when he did, do it, things didn't fall through. And then he had to go through the Gypsy King. But the Gypsy King there's kind of animosity between them two after the second fight. They don't have two fights. So it's not like, they're saying Tyson Fury, the LDBC saying, yeah, Tyson Fury don't want to give Beyonce a rematch. They fought twice. What are you talking about? He fought the first time. Beyonce had a chance to finish him. He didn't. It ended up in the draw. And the second fight, Beyonce had a chance to knock him out. He didn't. He caught him with the right hand multiple times. Tyson Fury ate it, stepped to him. He fought front foot dominant, took him out the game. Mike Breeden, Breeden had to throw the towel in. You see what I'm saying? And that stopped that. So you had two cracks at him. You couldn't beat him, right? So all this stuff about Tyson Fury scared of Beyonce Wilder. He don't want to give him a rematch. He fought him twice. He fought the guy twice. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, that's it. So, that's pretty much bad news for Deontay. So now what is his options at this point? He's going to have to fight those other heavyweight bums that he have over there with the PBC. What you going to fight on? Virgil Ortiz again? Well, what I would do if I was Beyonce, I would fight, if I was the Bronze Bomber, I would fight Andy Ruiz. Ruiz is a tough guy. He's very tough. If you can knock Ruiz out, maybe you can get back into the mix. What he should do is fight his way back up. Beyonce is 35 years old. He's 35 years old, so he's not getting any younger. And, he's past his prime at this point. So until he learned how to get some boxing skills, you see what I'm saying? Understand how to work the jab. Understand how to throw hooks to the body. Understand, have an inside fight game. Stop depending on one punch, distance and range to get that one punch in, that right hand. If you can't land that right hand, which Gypsy King ate it both fights, then what? What are you going to do? You see what I'm saying? So he's going to have to learn more skills. And at this point age in his life, he's not going to learn anything different. You got rid of Mark Breland. You kept Jeff Dees, whatever his name is. You kept JD's in your corner, right? And you got Shelly Finkel. So you got two white managers with skin color don't have anything to do with it. But this guy's supposed to be pro-black. He talk all this Wakanda forever stuff. He pro-black, but you got two white managers. Cut it out. Yeah, you with the PBC with Al Heyman, he's your advisor, but yet and still, the two white managers control your career, right? So cut it out. We don't want to hear anything from you as it relates to that. Now, for the LDBC, I understand that you're going to be butthurt about this. You know, you put these false videos out there saying that type. You know, Deontay Wilder was going to, he's taking Gypsy King to court. Gypsy King is going to have to fight him a third fight. Well, the judge didn't see it that way. Beyonce took a settlement. He could have held on to his guns and say, no, we're going to fight. I want that third fight. He took that money. You know why? Because he understood that ass whooping that he took that second fight, he wasn't so sure if he was going to be able to beat this guy. Tyson Fury is inside of Beyonce's head at this point. First, he said the mask suffocated him when he was going to the ring. He couldn't breathe. Then he said the outfit was too heavy. It wore his legs out, 40-pound outfit. Then he said that he thinks someone in his corner, he was insinuating Mark Breland, put something in his water. Then he said that the referee, betrayed him, and the referee was on Tyson Fury's side. Then he said that Tyson Fury had something in his gloves. You know what I mean? Then he said that, what else he said? He said like 5 different excuses, right? 5 different excuses. Tyson Fury had something in his glove. He cheated. He did this. He did that. Yada, 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 yada. The referee, Mark Breland, the outfit, the mask. Man, cut it out. You had all these excuses. Instead of saying, you know what, man, I lost this fight. Tyson Fury was the better man this night. Instead of you admitting that and then coming back, no, you made all these goddamn excuses. And then your fanboys from the LDBC, oh, they ran interference for you real hard. To this day, they running interference for you. You see what I'm saying? They saying all kind of stuff. But the fact of the matter is you got your ass whooped. It's over. Done data, done deal. Now, and that's pretty bad news for Deontay Wilder because now you don't have any leverage anymore in the heavyweight division. You had leverage as long as you had that belt. Now that Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, took the belt from you, you have no more leverage. So now you got to go back to the drawing board. If I was you, Beyonce, I would fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz will be a damn good fight for you. You see what I'm saying? Because Andy Ruiz is a tough fighter. That boy can box. He got a mean inside fight game, and he's going to come forward. He's coming. He won't be fighting backwards. He's coming to you, and maybe you can land that right hand on him and maybe knock him out, hurt him, get him out of there. But if you can't, I don't know. You're going to be in trouble with Andy Ruiz. So PBC have a whole bunch of fighters. They got a whole bunch of heavyweight bums. I don't know who you're going to fight, what your options going to be. But if you want to get a shot at the title again, all roads lead to the UK. You're going to have to pretty much fight on Tyson Fury's terms, if you get that rematch with him later on down the line. Or if when AJ and Tyson Fury fight this summer, if they can work that out and lock down the venue, negotiate everything. Because Eddie Hearn did say that all of the major issues that they had have been worked out and everything has been agreed upon. So if everything has been agreed upon with AJ and Tyson Fury, then that's going to be the biggest fight in a long time. You're talking about 2 of the best heavyweight champions of the world fighting each other for undisputed to see who's the best. Heavyweight supremacy. You see what I'm saying? Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus AJ, knock him out the box, Rick. Joshua. I like AJ, man. I like AJ a lot. I like Tyson Fury. And contrary to popular belief, I like Deontay. I really like Deontay. I don't like the LDBC fanboys. That's what made me turn on Deontay. When they went to making up all these excuses and talking all this racial shit, like you niggas are now but professional race hustlers. You see what I'm saying? You talk all this black shit, but then y'all hate Terrence Crawford. You hate Terrence Crawford, but you favor PBC and you favor Errol Spence over Terrence Crawford. And you see all kind of slick slide shit. I like Blue Bloods, but you see a lot of slick slide shit when it comes to Bud. But I'm gonna shoot another video about that, about all of the contradictions and the slick shit that y'all say about Bud, and do a comparison of how y'all do this. But other than that, that's it, man. What do y'all think, man? What do you think Beyonce Wilder's options should be from this point? Should he fight some of those bums with the LDBC, not with LDBC, but with the PBC? And at this point, he really doesn't have any choice. How is he going to get another title shot, with AJ or with Tyson Fury? What do you guys think his option should be? Or should he just move on to go ahead and retire into the sunset and let it be and let somebody else, handle the heavyweight division from a title standpoint? Or is he out of the fold, or do you think that he can work his way back in there? Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like this video. This is our boy George Malachi Williams, representing for New Media Today USA. I love y'all, man. Peace.